Hello, my name is John Peck, and I'm a meteorologist with the National Weather Service in Pendleton, Oregon. This presentation is an add-on to our previous eclipse presentation. It is geared more toward the weather enthusiast who might find an interest in seeing what the cloud cover has looked like on eclipse day in the past. While it's convenient to allow other agencies to comb through data and produce pretty graphics like these regarding average cloud cover, it can be a bit more informative to go back and actually look at what has happened yourself. The remainder of this presentation is just a series of 104 historical satellite images taken near 11 a.m. Pacific Daylight Time between the 20th and 22nd of August, dating back to 1979. I will only dwell on each image long enough to give a very brief synopsis of what is going on in it. You can press the spacebar to pause, and then press it again to resume the video if you'd like to take a better look yourself. The basic structure of the next 104 slides will be a brief synopsis of the cloud cover and any weather inferred to be occurring in the upper right-hand corner, and then a running total of cloud cover occurrences in the bottom right as we move along. One note on these: west of the Cascades cloud cover implies overcast conditions over Salem rather than the coast. Those locations do tend to be much cloudier. I've included this figure even though the area is outside of our responsibility here at Pendleton, because of the impact clouds west of the Cascades would have on traffic moving along the passes and I-84 into our area. This first image depicts a bit of an opposite of that scenario: ample cloud cover over most of our area that might encourage moving west across Cascades to the coast or east into Boise's area to get away from the clouds. This image represents one of the two main causes of substantial cloudiness in our area for late August, an area of low pressure just off the coast of Astoria with associated cold front draped through central Oregon. We're not really off to a promising start with a second mostly cloudy day right off the bat. The sun would still be visible here in and out of the clouds, especially in the southern half of the path of totality. This is more typical late August weather: clear skies east of the Cascades with low clouds associated with marine layer to the west. In this case, it appears the stratus layer has managed to burn off for portions of Salem just in time for the eclipse. This looks like another good day for most locations in our area where large masses of people are expected to gather, although there are a few scattered mid-level clouds over portions of the John Day area and eastern Blue Mountains. Another day here with just a few clouds over the John Day Long Creek area. Significant coastal clouds wouldn't bode well for traffic on the pass highways. A beautiful day here for almost all locations. Our area is in the clear once again. We do start to see one of the other big concerns for late August in this image though: several smoke plumes visible in northern California and southern Oregon. I have only included smoke in the observed conditions when it appears to significantly impact the path of totality. This image is from the next day, and the smoke is even more evident in southern Oregon. While it isn't present in the path of the eclipse, under typical late August conditions it can be expected, if not during the eclipse, certainly after, due to human-caused fire starts. This would be a poor eclipse viewing day for many portions of the area, with broken mid-level cloud cover and scattered to broken low-level cloud cover. If you happen to be in the John Day to Seneca area on this day, you would have lucked out and had the best possible view in the Pacific Northwest. Here's the first day in the series where we observe thunderstorms, or at least remnants of them. The billowing clouds over the northern Blue Mountains are likely lightning producers, and the developing clouds in southeastern Oregon will likely be thunderstorms in the next few hours. Viewing across western portions of the area would still be quite acceptable. Back to typical blue skies with no issues in this slide. And another great day. A few clouds over extreme eastern portions of our area, but not a great day for those heading to Baker, Ontario, or near Boise. Lots of low-level cumulus clouds here. While a situation like this would likely result in seeing a lot of blue through the clouds, catching glimpses of the sun still may be difficult. It will be relatively low in the sky, around 45 degrees above the horizon, and the sides of the clouds may block your view. No issues with eclipse viewing here. No issues here other than the georeferencing on the image getting consistently worse. Just a few mid and high clouds here, likely no significant impact to the view. Another day with just a few clouds. Some somewhat vigorous cumulus development over the Blue Mountains and the lower basin this early in the day may have led to thunderstorms a little later in the afternoon. No clouds in the path at eclipse time. Some mid and high level clouds are threatening to move into the path from the south though. completely clear. Another clear day. Based on the images from previous days, I would be inclined to believe that this is cloud and not smoke. Clouds to the east from the previous day do suggest possible thunderstorms in Idaho, coincident with what looks like smoke plumes today. Just a few mid-level clouds streaming through the area, potentially impacting the major gathering points Redmond to Madras. Completely clear for us. Do see a little stratus trying to sneak up the coast. No significant clouds over our area here. Very cloudy west of the Cascades. Substantial mid-level cloudiness apparent here. Could probably still see the sun through many of these clouds outside thicker cloud cover in the immediate vicinity of the Cascades. Even more cloud cover here bordering on technically overcast, but still likely to be able to see the sun through the clouds in many areas. This would be another very poor day for our area with substantial mid-level and low-level cloud cover. Another very poor day with much of the same, a few breaks possible near Redmond. Back to reasonable viewing conditions for our area here. And back to clear skies. This is more like it, clear skies again. A few clouds over the eastern blues, but otherwise clear. And clear again. A few clouds around for our area. An area of low pressure is lurking off the coast and ruining Salem's eclipse day. The same low has moved onshore and is now ruining eastern portions of our area's eclipse day. Downslope winds are helping our western areas stay cloud-free. Poor conditions for western portions of our area, only partly cloudy for the eastern half though. Mostly cloudy here, in and out of the clouds for most areas. Back to clear again. Another clear day for our area, although cloudy on the coast. Clear again for us with a low off the coast. Mostly cloudy over eastern portions of the area, and partly cloudy in the west. Clear again. Clear for our area. Just a few clouds in eastern portions of our area. Lots of mid-level clouds around, but not likely to be eclipse spoiler. Clear. 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 I'm liking this trend. Spoke too soon. This appears to be remnants from convection from the previous evening, covering much of the area. And back to clear. More clear. A few mid or high clouds floating through, not an issue for viewing. Clear. 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 Do I dare say anything about the trend? Ruin for the coast, Bigelow coming on shore, still looks good for our area. Most of our area is in a hole in the clouds, better to be lucky than good. Fairly poor conditions here, especially in western portions of the area. With clouds from the coast to Highway 395, I wouldn't want to be in traffic on this day. Clear over western portions, mostly cloudy to overcast over eastern portions. Remain flexible in your plans. Just a couple clouds. Clear. Some smoke evident over the Cascades. Well, there's the source of the smoke, a major fire in the Cascades west of Madras. Most cloud cover does stay out of our area. Lots of clouds, lots of smoke, not a good day. Back to clear conditions. Partly cloudy with a big low offshore. Probably the worst day I found in this exercise. Solid clouds from the coast through western Idaho. As indicated in the previous slide, this was caused by a big low offshore moving in. If you have your heart set on seeing the eclipse, this scenario would likely have been well forecast and afford the opportunity to drive east to Wyoming to get onto the clouds. No cloud worries here. Or here. Just a few clouds over the Madras area. No cloud concerns here. Mid-level clouds across the southwest portions of the path, developing thunderstorms across the northeast portions. No clouds in our area, but does appear to be smoke over the blues, possibly as a result of the thunderstorms from the previous day. Very little chance of seeing the sun in our area here. Some stratocumulus clouds here, left over from the previous day. Very few clouds here. Breaks in the clouds possible here in standing mountain wave clouds east of the Cascades. If you can maneuver yourself into a clear spot, it would likely stay clear. Another set of mostly mountain wave clouds. Just a few clouds. No clouds for our area. Clear again. And again. And again. Lots of mid-level cloud cover, but the sun is likely visible through it. Just a few fair weather cumulus clouds. No clouds. No clouds. A narrow band of mid-level clouds telling Fossil it doesn't want it to see the eclipse. Another big fire evident west of Madras. Winds have shifted more westerly, smoke plume from the fire west of Madras now covering much of the eclipse path. The fire is still going here, but the smoke plume doesn't look quite as thick. Another year, another fire, this time in the Ochako National Forest. This is a combination of smoke and mid-level clouds. Thunderstorms across southwestern Oregon, as well as a few buildups over the Cascades in the path of totality. A chance of a shot with a lightning bolt and an eclipse sun, perhaps? Partly to mostly cloudy, mostly semi-transparent cloud cover. Quite a lot of stratocumulus clouds. With a little vertical extent, it probably wouldn't be a huge issue with eclipse viewing. Clear. Fire evident in the Washington Cascades. Clear, with fires continuing. Very smoky across northern portions of the path, but clear. 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 Looks like a fairly large fire east of the La Grande. In summary, historically the in the Northwest has been the most favorable area in the country for being able to see the sun during the late morning and late August. A majority of very cloudy days are caused by migratory low-pressure systems. National Weather Service offices are able to produce high-accuracy cloud forecasts several days in advance with these systems for your planning purposes. Remember that safety should be your top priority when planning your eclipse viewing trip. Thanks for sticking with me through these slides. You can now crown yourself an official weather nerd. If you have any questions, comments on this video, please let us know by leaving a comment here, sending us a message on Facebook, or tweeting at us at NWS Pendleton. Thanks, and have a great day.